As much as I like New York City, I got to tell you, I hate that I'm here right now. As a 25-year law enforcement professional, it is unbelievable that I have to come here and plead with the city of New York to cooperate with us to help keep this city safe. And unfortunately, it's not a new battle. Myself and others within ICE and DHS, both in this administration and the last, have been trying for the better part of a decade to get the city to cooperate with ICE in furtherance of our shared public safety mission. Time and time again, our efforts and our warnings of the disastrous consequences of non-cooperation and even outright interference have gone unheeded, resulting in tragedies such as this one, and countless victims whose lives were forever scarred at the hands of illegal criminal aliens. And as long as politicians continue to put their own self-interests over those they have sworn to protect, and frankly, those who actually put them in office, this tragic situation will be repeated again and again. Make no mistake, it is this city's sanctuary policies that are the sole reason this criminal was allowed to roam the streets freely and end an innocent woman's life. So here I am again, pleading with the people of New York City and all other sanctuary cities in this country. Let ICE help you. Let us help you keep your community safe. We can actually prevent crimes such as these brutal sexual offenses and murders like we saw here this past week. These policies, plain and simple, both here and elsewhere in the country, make all of us less safe, which is the opposite of what the primary goal of every law enforcement officer, every law enforcement agency, and every elected official should be. Strong local partnerships and reliable cooperation are vital to successful law enforcement. Ask these cops up here. And as a career law enforcement professional, it's beyond frustrating to know that victims in communities across this country and in this city continue to suffer at the hands of criminals because those politicians choose to put politics over public safety. No other law enforcement agency anywhere in this country is being asked to ignore duly issued lawful orders from a federal judge. We cannot and we will not shirk our congressionally mandated responsibilities. I'll answer your questions, but I want to point to these two things on the stage right here and show what they represent. So this poster over here, these are individuals we know the detainers were declined, and they're back out on the street. You look at the crimes they were charged for: attempted robbery, first-degree assault, second-degree assault, assault that cause personal injury, and criminal obstruction of blood circulation. And here, these are ones that are in jail now. These are ones that NYPD arrested recently. I'm sure the guy in the bottom center looks familiar. These are ones that are going to be released. So get to know their faces now, because New York's not going to cooperate with us. So at some point, they'll be back in your communities, whether it's before they get sentenced, before they get convicted, or even afterwards. I got a case here that I just saw that the great officers in this office arrested a couple weeks ago. Individual got convicted for sexual assault on an 11-year-old kid. We told the Department of Corrections we wanted that individual. They didn't care. They released him. We went out and arrested him. So he's off the streets. So I will say it again. We are going to do everything we can to protect these communities in which we operate. I hope the politicians in those communities join us and find a way to work with us to do the same.